Yes, this is Joel, and we all know the American elections is just a few hours away from starting. We have Kamala Harris and Donald Trump as the most favorite person to win the elections. But we all know that the American elections always affect the global politics. Africa, Europe, Asia, Russia, China, it always affects the world. And the policies of the Americans depend on the president that's in place. So, what does this election mean to Kenya? And mostly, I'm going to talk about what it means for Meg Whitman, who is the ambassador to Kenya. So, for people who don't know a brief history about Meg Whitman, she had a career in business. She worked as an executive for in Walt Disney. It's a company in Walt Disney, the movie. Yeah, she worked in Walt Disney as an executive. She also that's around 1998 to 2008. In 2010, Meg Whitman vied for the gubernatorial race in California, where she lost to the Democrat candidate. I've forgotten the name of the Democratic candidate. She lost, and then from that she went to work for HP as a CEO. And before that, she worked in Walt Disney in the 80s, and then she went and worked for eBay. From eBay, she worked in eBay from 1998 to 2008. From 2008 in 2010, she vied for the governor seat where she lost, yeah, to the Democratic candidate. When she lost, now around 2012, she became a top campaign manager or campaign official for Mitt Romney, who was vying for the presidency, who lost, yeah, he lost the race. And then in 2018, is it in 2018? No, when Hillary Clinton was vying, she supported Hillary Clinton, a Democrat. And you have to remember that Meg Whitman was a Republican. Yeah, she was a Republican, but she decided to support Hillary Clinton, despite the Republicans having a strong candidate in Donald Trump. She decided to support Hillary Clinton. Hillary lost, yeah, and then in 2020, Joe Biden vied, and Meg Whitman supported Joe Biden. Joe Biden went ahead and won the election. In Joe Biden's race, Meg Whitman had one of the biggest donations for a single person. She donated $500,000, which was one of the top donations at that time. Yeah, and from that, Meg Whitman got the appointment of Kenya's ambassador, U.S. ambassador to Kenya in 2021. Yeah, and from this you could see that the Democrats liked Meg Whitman for maybe she had a hand in the election, she donated more money. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But Meg Whitman got the appointment, but you have to remember also that Meg Whitman does not like Donald Trump. There was a time where Meg Whitman was quoted to have called Donald Trump a deceiving demagogue. She literally called Donald Trump a deceiving demagogue, which means she doesn't like Trump. With such an insult, it means that she doesn't like Trump. And definitely, if she doesn't like Trump, also Trump doesn't like her. So it means, according to my analysis, it means that Meg Whitman cannot be the ambassador to Kenya if Trump wins. First, she did not support Trump in 2020 when she vied when Trump vied against Hillary Clinton. In 2020, when Trump vied against Joe Biden, she did not support Trump, despite being a Republican. In 2016, she also did not support Trump when Trump won the elections. So it means Meg Whitman does not like Trump. She might like the Republicans, but she doesn't like Trump. Yeah. So there's no chance that Meg will become the ambassador when Trump wins. So what does this mean for Kenya's relationship with the US, and for Kenyans, and for William Ruto? First of all, I don't think Kenya's relationship with the US is going to deteriorate because there's nothing wrong. It will still remain the same because we have we are a very critical partners to the Americans. We are almost like Americans because we relate closely with the Americans in our region. So I don't think our our relationship is going to deteriorate, though our policies are going to be different in engagement policy is going to be different, because if you look at what the Democrats normally do in the engagements with, let's say, Kenya, for example, they normally just give a lot of money, and you can't really see the benefits that the Americans get from giving that money. Like, let's say, for example, when the Democrats gave Ukrainians money, it wasn't evident what the Americans were getting from giving Ukrainians money. You could say probably they were getting something on the side. Maybe they were getting maybe getting oil from Ukraine, but it wasn't evident. Yeah, but for Trump, if he gives you, let's say, $10 million, he'll say, okay, I'm giving you $10 million, and in return, I want you to open the markets for American farmers, open the market for this tech company, open the market for this, yeah. So, like, let's say, for example, for the when Uhuru went for the state visit, unofficial visit in the America, when he went and met um, Donald Trump. Donald Trump negotiated for the wheat farmers to have their products sold to the Kenyan market, because the Kenyan market has a growing food industry. Yeah, so there's a huge demand for wheat products. So Donald Trump negotiated for that, and a chunk of the wheat product that we consume used to come from the Americans. So it is Trump who negotiated for that. You see, so if Trump gave, let's say, for example, Trump gave Uhuru, like, let's say, 20 billion, or maybe let's say $500 million, he negotiated for this. But for Joe Biden, we couldn't say the same. Joe Biden gave William Ruto almost billions and billions of money, but we couldn't see what they were getting in return. So it's going to be a bit different. It's not going to be business as usual. Yeah. And for William Ruto, we all know that, we can't say we all know, but as people say it, the Americans and the British people had a hand in Ruto's election, because we saw Janet. She's called Janet Marriott. She's called Marriott. She was the High Commissioner at British High Commissioner, and then there is now Meg Whitman. They were all brought in a few months before the elections in Kenya, yeah. And after elections, Marriott was transferred. So if if Donald Trump is going to change the ambassador, we don't know who Donald Trump will prefer in that elections, and if he's going to interfere with the election. But Ruto can also win with or without the the CIA's help, or the Americans' help, because he's a smart person. He might win. But if Trump wants another person, he might want to install the other person. That's my thinking. But we don't know what Trump might want. He might want to work with Ruto. Ruto might still find a way to work with Trump. And there's no problem. There cannot be problem. It's just that Ruto is more leaning to the Democrats. He likes Bill Gates. He likes Microsoft. He likes CNN. You see, and Trump is does not, you cannot say he has a good relationship with those guys. Yeah, so Trump might seek to look for another person who he can work with for the 2 years. Yeah, so we don't know how it's going to be, but we have to wait and see how it ends. And for me, I hope that Trump wins, because his policies, I think, will work better for the world. Yeah, for peace, global peace, and everything, and economy. So I wish that Trump wins the elections, though there's some things that he doesn't do right, or his policies are not doing great. I'm not going to do great, but I'd like him to win. Yeah, but we'll just wait and see. So thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe, like, and comment, and remember to share this video with your friends. And thank you for watching. Have a good day.